All right. More customer states.
Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Just Rolled In.
Oh. That was a little extreme. I don't want to be under that Subaru.
Customer states fuel leak.
Yeah, there's your problem. Oh, there's another problem. Oh
I'd say
boy.
it's a fuel leak.
Oh.
Customer states when turning left and rolling the passenger window down, the door opens.
How does that happen? $50, please.
And this customer just came in because they can't close this tray on the vehicle they just bought.
$50, please.
Let's see if it's open first. Okay, so it's open.
It's open. All right, so we'll go in
Because it won't close.
and we lock. You can't tell me you ever seen that before.
That's the first time I've tried the key because I always have the unlock and lock.
I've never seen that before.
This vehicle
Wait, I can't get your car to start. How do you do it? Oh, you gotta go on the outside and crank it through the handle. How is it what? How does that even work?
came in as the radio wasn't working. The technician removed some trim to access the fuse box and noticed that the interior of this vehicle was saturated with curry.
Curry? How do you get curry under the seats? And under everything else? How? Curry delivery, I guess.
Customer states, AC blown warm.
Wowzers! Now it's cold!
Well, that was easy.
Customer
$50,
states it
please.
sounds like a cowbell when he drives over bumps. The customer later found out that his friends pulled a prank on him.
That's actually really funny. That's actually really funny. $50, please. Oh, that scares me. Oh. Okay. Raccoon was okay.
And this customer's concern is that they have a noise after they installed a new power steering pump. The customer ended up cutting out a piece of the frame because he said there was no room for the power steering lines.
Yeah, no, you cut in front.
Alright, today we have a 19 Chevy Silverado.
Hi, Kasumi. Hi. Hi, readers. Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome in. How are you doing? How was your stream? Oh, hiccup. Welcome in. We're just watching some videos today. Hi, Scrubbing. Hi, Kasumi Raid. Kasumi is coot. You're coot. I don't know what this tiny dog wants. How was your stream? What were you doing? What are you doing for your streaming? Almost said, what are you doing for your chat? Oh, like the Raiders, everyone. Gotta get some food. Okay, get some food. Okay, thank you so much for the raid. We'll see you again.
Silverado with 40,000 miles on it. In for a large evap leak. So let's just take a look. Huh?
Huh?
I think they forgot to take that out.
Customer
No.
states they were just pulling out of their driveway and their car stopped moving.
Did... What happened?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ready?
What the
Why are your brakes steaming?
Customer states that they heard a pop while driving and then it started to smoke and then stopped.
Oh, blowout blew the transmission. Oh. Ugh.
Stopped working.
The mechanic said the customer declined further diagnosis and said he was going to leave the vehicle at the dealership to get repossessed.
Dang, gotta
Customer
love
came in
it.
for a tire repair. Yeah.
Repair? Yeah, you just patched that. Did they do that? Like the owner of the car?
Customer states the vehicle they just bought has a noise in the front end.
Oh yeah. That's good.
Customer
Oh, no
states his
wonder.
ATV shuts off every time he turns right. This customer's car surprisingly drove to the shop, and their complaint was that their engine was making a funny noise. The customer told the technician he only puts oil additives in his engine and no engine oil.
What?
This vehicle just came in for an oil change, and the customer did not mention anything about these
Only additives? The slime. You have slime coming out of your vehicle.
complaint was that their engine was making a funny noise. The customer told the technician he only puts oil additives in his engine and no engine oil.
Ew.
This vehicle just came in for an oil change, and the customer did not mention anything about these bullet holes.
Bullet holes? Yeah, it's just a typical Tuesday afternoon. You got a few bullet holes every now and
This
then.
customer came in to get new brake rotors installed because his were shot.
What kind of bullet does that?
Customer states he just wants his control arm fixed.
Customer states noise under hood.
Is that a rock?
I don't know what to say.
This vehicle was towed to this body shop after the driver hit a guardrail. The technician said the driver didn't sustain any serious injuries and was towed to his body shop so the customer's insurance company could take a look at it.
Can the city have their guardrail back? How fast were you going? And you're okay somehow. Bullet holes. Yeah, me and my friends were playing GTA for real. Oh, watch out. They'll jump in front of you. I'm just glad you didn't have anyone else with you. Oh, now it's the shop cat. Congratulations, you have been chosen. Yep, exactly. Your car has birthed the kitten. It has now belonged in the shop.
Customer states they replaced some brake lines, but now he can't get a firm brake pedal.
Are those zip ties?
Customer states their dipstick broke, and now their vehicle won't start. The technician said the dipstick managed to wrap itself around the crankshaft sprocket and dislodged the timing chain, causing the pistons to hit the valves and the timing chain guides the brake.
It can do that much damage? What? How? What?
Customer states the rear axle is broken. Let's get it in the air and find out.
The technician found that somebody saw it through the rear axle of this company truck.
But why though? On both sides?
Customer states console lid looks like my ball sack. Please replace. Let's see. Oh.
Is that what they look like? How does it even get to be like that? What have you done to it? Why is it wrinkly? Fair description. Oh, gosh. Oh, thank you, Stellar. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. wrinkly.
Yeah, I guess it do kind of look like a ball sack.
Shaggin' wagon. Oh, they got the shag in the wagon.
Customer
Sure
states
do.
their brakes don't work after they had a family member install new brakes for them.
Why would you let a family member touch your car?
Oh, got a high end here, and for a
Wait, don't take it to the shop. I can do it for you for free. Don't worry, I got you.
tire repair. So the yellow chain sticker was 10,000K overdue. Typical Hyundai owner.
The technician told the customer there was no oil on the dipstick, and the customer declined repairs.
A customer
Ooh.
states car will
Hot.
not start. It was towed in. It's 2020 Chevy Spark. Let's go see what's wrong with it. Okay, put the key in.
Brake repairs are easy, apparently not for that family member.
Something ain't right there. Yeah, I wonder why it won't start. There's no gas in it.
I know what's wrong with it. Got no gas in it.
All right, now that there's some gas in there. Whoa!
Wowzers.
This vehicle was towed in because it won't start after the customer said he changed the oil himself. The customer ended up filling the engine with a total of 30 quarts of engine oil. Customer states his ATV won't start.
Oh. Gotta do the pat too. It's gonna make it work.
This customer
Perfect.
just
$50,
installed a
please.
new head gasket on their vehicle and didn't follow the torque sequence properly. This vehicle was brought in as the customer says the speedometer
I ain't going nowhere.
doesn't work.
Ashley, thank you for the
was
gift
pretty
of stuffy.
surprised on the condition of this Ferrari and even noticed some spots on the instrument
Ferrari?
cluster were spray painted over, since there was multiple warning lights on the dash.
What is that Ferrari?
Look at that.
There's no floor.
Bunch of parts here.
Where's the interior?
Yeah, why would you need a fuse? Why would you need a fuse?
Gonna light it on
When
fire,
this customer
apparently.
installed some accessories on his truck, he never installed a fuse in the circuit. The customer declined repairs and said he was going to get rid of the truck. And this bedazzled Chrysler 300 came in for an airbag recall.
Can we get like a wide point of view on those? I hope. Number one, how long did it take you? Yeah, exactly. How long did it take you to do that? Number two, why? Number three, never put anything like that on your steering wheel. Never. I'm assuming the empty spot is where the airbag is, but I'm not taking any risk or chances. If that airbag deploys, you're getting rained on or hailed on with those bedazzlements. Claymore. Wait, the steering, like the actual wheel part is bedazzled too? The A-Pillars have airbags too? Oh, I guess it depends on what wheel it is then. Yeah, don't do this to your steering wheel. How do you hold on to that? I feel like my hands would hurt. Why does it keep getting worse? What is that shift knob? It's making me uncomfortable. I'm afraid to continue. What else am I about to see? Where are the buttons and what do they do? I don't know. Find out, I guess. Just gonna hurt your finger figuring that out. Frostbite, thank you for the 13. Stop getting worse. Now that one for sure is all over that airbag. Unless you just know you don't have any passengers with you. It's not even just bedazzlements anymore. What are the birds? Is that a glass horse? Birds? A lizard thing, maybe? I don't know what that is. A blue horse? Another horse, I think? She's a 10, but this is her car. Nope. Awful taste, but good execution. I'll have to check that out. We got feathers. We got something in the floorboard down here. F because of Y. A for effort involved. How that had to have taken, I mean, even months to finish. It looks like they got the giant flowers because they were so done, or they ran out of their bedazzlements and they just put the giant flowers over the other parts. That car looks painful. Oh my god. Outside too? Oh, good, we're done. Oh, gosh. It didn't show us the back, though. I want to know what the back looked like. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no.
This Bentley was towed in to get new batteries installed, and they didn't want the shop to look into why their interior is...
I'm not going back to that video. That grossed me out. So we're in a Bentley now? Why does it have white spots? Oh, it's mold?
It's covered in mold.
So much. Why is your Bentley moldy?
And this taxi just came in for a recall. The technician noticed the multiple lights on the dash and mold inside of this car, which the customer never mentioned anything about.
Why are people moldy? How does that even happen? That's a taxi? That's a taxi? Who's getting in that car and saying, yes, drive me? I hope that's not the same car. I don't think it is, but... Oh, how many people have you made sick? Like, how...
Oh my god. Dude, oh my god. Oh, yeah, he left me a chicken sandwich.
At least the guy's got humor. That's... Oh, please clean out the car. Please. Look, just open the door, get a trash bag, and just yeet all of that in there. Don't even look at what you're throwing away. Just throw it away. Put it in the can. Done. Problem solved. The sandwich was the tip.
Oh, yeah, he left me a chicken sandwich.
Heck yeah!
And this person was driving on the highway when a turtle suddenly struck the windshield. The turtle was still alive and removed from the windshield, then brought to an animal shelter.
Beware of flying turtles? What happens? How did this happen?
No
what?
Radio has a blank screen.
Oh, look at that.
Customer
$50,
State's
please.
radio screen has a white line at the bottom of the screen when the reverse camera is on.
You mean your bumper?
Oh, it's the turtles from Mario. I have nothing to say. That would be nice. Oh. I should probably be screwed in. Oh. That should probably be
Customer
replaced.
states they had a tire blowout.
Did you sand your tires? I think they sanded their tires. I've actually seen someone do that before, like on a video, not IRL. I would have told them to stop, but they're just sanding their tires. Like, that's just like the smooth look.
Customer states they had a tire blowout while driving on the highway. The technician checked the 3 other tires and they all had 90 psi in them.
90? Mine is like 31.
Customer states that the tire light is on.
Or my other one was.
All right, let's check these tires real quick. Oh my God. Okay, what do you need?
That's when you leave. That can
You
explode.
want to put air?
Oh, we saw this in the last one.
Well, how much air do you want to put in it? You feel like it's flat?
Yeah, it might be flat.
You need more than that.
It's a little bit flat.
Customer states he charged his battery all night, but his car still wouldn't start. This customer came in because he thinks his truck might need new head gaskets and wanted to pay the shop to tear apart the engine to check. The technician later found out that the customer recently tried doing the head gaskets himself, but reused the old head gaskets and put RTV silicone on them.
Oh.
Customer states they want to check over on their 1960 Volkswagen Beetle after they hired a Volkswagen specialist that installed new wheel bearings. This technician found that it was missing the wheel bearing races, and the wheel bearings weren't even greased, and on the other side, they installed the wheel bearings the wrong way. This vehicle was also towed in as a wouldn't start after they tried adjusting the valves on the engine.
Oh.
Customer came in complaining that their speakers aren't working. The head unit turns on, but there's no sound. So I checked the fuse for the amp, and it's blown. And as soon as I put a new one in, it blew again. So I come over here to check the amp, and I think I found your problem, sir. That's a rotting pumpkin that is leaking, causing your amp to short out.
How do you have a rotting pumpkin in your car? How do you... What is on the pumpkin? What is that badge? Why does it have a badge?
Why is there a pumpkin under your chair? Why?
On the okay.
There's
Took the
safety
format
pumpkin.
out, took the other format out, so I gotta get under here for a module. Huh? There's flat Twinkies.
What are the Twinkies?
This vehicle came in for an oil change and the technician working on it noticed this interesting LED light installation. She said whoever installed it used staples to staple it to the fuel tank, heat shields, and used zip ties to attach the wires to the lower control arm.
I'm not a mechanic, but I'm pretty sure I don't think the first thing I would do would be stapling something to your vehicle. I think you probably shouldn't go back to that place, and you probably should report that place. Oh.
This customer came in to get their LED strip looked at on their RV because they said the fuse keeps blowing, and they added a bigger fuse, but that didn't fix the issue.
Is that painter's tape? It is. Or what am I looking at? Why do you have subwoofers in a bucket, a paint bucket? How? Huh? What?
Customer states, put on custom rims, hears noise, don't understand.
Oh, you might need the right size
Customer
rims.
states,
My truck's all over the road. Looks like got a wee bit of front offset.
Oh.
Huh. Let's look under it.
A little bit.
Well, those U-bolts ain't happy. That's, oh, nice. Double block. And one pothole away from ruining your whole life. Dude. How? Why? No.
Just, no.
Gonna fill.
Looking at a homemade subwoofer setup for car rallies. Oh, I've never seen them like that before in a paint bucket. Hi, Lilith. Hello. Yeah, don't trust TikTok hacks, okay?
The washer fluid up. That is vegetable oil.
No.
There's 3 layers of liquid.
Do they have like Windex in there too, maybe? Windex, vegetable oil, and maybe even water? That's my guess.
All right. Customer states car clunks under acceleration.
Oh, really? Yeah. That would make sense. Your car is slowly decaying. Rusting away.
The customer wants us to install a 4-flat trailer wiring.
There's nothing left. It's going to turn to dust. It's getting Thanos snapped as we speak.
Not exactly sure he'd be able to pull anything.
No.
Customer states the used vehicle they just bought slides sideways like it's on ice anytime they accelerate.
Oh, that they just bought? If you bought that from a dealership, you better take that back. If you bought it from an individual, good luck. Oh
when
my
this
gosh.
customer arrived, he parked in front of the shop, and the mechanic thought a vehicle was on fire. The customer said the heat stopped working on his Jeep, so this is what he's been doing for the past couple of weeks.
That's not how you heat your car!
Customer states blue.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love fire in my car. Oh my god. What is... Why? How's that not caught your car on fire?
Customer states blue light on dash.
Is that your... That's the brights. I sometimes want to know how old these customers are. Dog. How do you know what your brights are, though? That's the most redneck. Yeah, I fixed the blue light. I removed it from your dash. That'll be $150, please. No, your warranty doesn't cover it. Warranties don't cover stupidity. Sorry.
You can't make shit up.
This customer came in because they hit a turkey and wanted their fog light replaced, and their vehicle checked over for any other damage.
Well, we now know the way the turkey was facing. It was facing that way. Oh, the poor turkey.
And this customer unfortunately drove into the ditch after trying to avoid hitting a squirrel.
Don't do this, by the way. Pretty sure, like, insurance-wise, I'm not an insurance agent or anything, but I've heard that if you avoid a squirrel, if you avoid something that won't damage your car and you end up damaging it, insurance is not going to cover it. I don't know if that's for every insurance company, but if there's something like a deer and you hit the deer, yeah, they're going to cover it. I mean, if you hit a squirrel, it won't really damage your car unless your car is about to shatter. I know, I want to dodge too. I want to dodge too, okay? I want to dodge. Yeah, I would want to dodge. But I'm just trying to save you some time and money, okay? Rest in peace, squirrel. But that one's fine, apparently.
This is how she drove in. When your car starts grinding, stop and have a look at it.
Customer states, light vibration in the front right. Oh?
2013
Oh.
Honda Civic were 47,000 miles. The customer brought it in and just wanted a tune-up and oil change, as he hasn't changed the engine oil or done any service on his vehicle since he bought it brand new.
That's it's a local beat. GG. Yeah, GG.
It had a little bit of a rattle.
Really?
Yeah.
Hiccup.
My mate reckons Jesus was the last one to service it, but I think it was a pterodactyl or something. Still runs, just rattly.
This customer accidentally added washer fluid to both of his headlights. The customer said he mistaken the washer fluid reservoir with the headlights, as they have rubber covers on top of them. When washer fluid didn't come out, he tried adding washer fluid to the second headlight and didn't realize his mistake until he brought the vehicle to the shop.
At least they match.
Customer states right brake light won't work. Well, of course it's not going to work when you're this low on blinker fluid. God,
No!
come on, guys.
The blinker fluid is so low. You can't let it. Never let your blinker fluid run so low. It's dangerous. You have to use your blinker. Look how low the.
What everyone doesn't know is that when you're low on blinker fluid, it also affects your brake lights.
And this vehicle just came in to get new tires installed. The technician noticed multiple engine mounts were broken, which the customer did not mention anything about, and the customer declined all the repairs.
The car has a heartbeat.
So yeah, guys, this customer complained that their car making noise. I drive it, it creeped me out. I'm like, what kind of noise is that? Like every time I put the magnet, there's a tank come out. They're coming out.
Oh. Why do you...
A customer
Why?
somehow drove this in and came in for an unrelated issue.
Oh.
This truck came in.
Unrelated issue? How are you even driving that? Yeah, they probably weren't using the blinker anyway. Exactly.
Because the customer needs it to pass an emissions inspection. The technician said this is just a few of the things they found wrong with this truck.
Are those... That's a little DIY, you know. What have you done?
Customer states
Stop!
they have an oil leak underneath the driver's side of their car near their back door.
Did they not like this? Is this your dog's? Why do you have tennis balls? DIY? Why would you do this? I need an
This customer's
explanation.
Subaru was towed to the shop for a no-start concern. The technician said his shop refused to work on this car as it was a huge disaster.
Yes, nothing about wires. Oh. Where's the... Did you put a whole monitor in your vehicle? What was that? Is that a monitor or a small TV? Huh. Huh. I don't want to work on that. I don't even want to get in that car. Interior light does not come on when opens the door. Oh, let me guess. Is it turned off? That's my guess. Wowzers!
Customer states their fuel mileage hasn't improved ever since they bought this fuel saver online. And I'm just a...
What is that? What's a fuel shark? A scam? So it's just a scam thing. Oh no. Was it fuel shark? Wait, why is it on Amazon? You get 2 of them. Autosave 10 to 30% on gas. Economizer. Economizer? Energy economy gas saver. Plug and play portable car fuel saver for car trucks. Fuel shark for car vehicles. Are there oh, there's reviews. I have to see. They're all 1 star. I've been using my car. It doesn't work. Bogus. Car fuel saver does not do it. Promise. These items are junk. This is the best. This is the best gag gift I've ever purchased. Okay, as a gag gift, yeah, that's actually kind of funny. Scam. Did not like. They work. It's not just a light that comes on. Make sure you are using good gas treatment in metal. Can help to help with low octane gas. Seafood. I don't think this person speaks the same language. I'm gonna start over because I messed it up. It's not just a light that comes on. Just make sure you are using a good gas treatment in metal can to help with low octane gas. Seafood, or in a metal can like seafood, due to the strength of acetone used in these products. There's only 2 5-stars. Oh, stop. Get some help. Is that, how's it functional? Impressed, easy to use. This review just says yes. Good on gas, that's what they said. All caps. Oh no, the packages were crushed. We don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know what word they try to combine here. Haven't implemented. I don't trust it. Looks too cheap. Looks so cheap. Shouldn't entail. That's all in one word, by the way. Shouldn't entail. Up my vehicle to save 15% on gas savings. Oh, that made my day. I love Amazon reviews sometimes.
Messenger, but the mechanics
The
said
sugar-free
this
gummy bears are
customer
the best.
came in as a paint color of their vehicle doesn't change when they change it in their vehicle settings.
Oh, I want to turn my car red.
This customer brought in their vehicle to vehicle doesn't change the Messenger, but the mechanic said this customer came in as a paint color of their vehicle doesn't change when they change it in their vehicle settings.
Settings. Wonder what that's for though. What is that for? Pretty sure it's not one of those cars that do change color.
This customer brought in their vehicle to get a check over after they said they hit a curb when they were at McDonald's. The technician was surprised to see the strut tower cracked at the spot welds and said he has never seen one this bad before.
How bad of a curb did you hit?
This customer brought in their vehicle to the shop to get a new exhaust installed, as he says it sounds terrible and drags on the ground.
Is that a welding job? Like, what are these clumps I'm looking at? What am I looking at? What even? I don't even know what that
The
is.
customer also mentioned he just recently had this exhaust installed by a friend.
Oh, yes, by a friend. We love to hear that. Like, what is it? Looks like little toy animals all glued together, or skulls and bones toys, plastic little toy things glued all over. What? I've never seen a welding job that bad. I think I could do better, and I've never even welded in my life, nor know how to. What? Oh, no. No, friend is basically, hey, I have a welder. I can do it for you. Never welded in my life, but I'll figure it out.
A dog was chasing this deer and it jumped straight over a customer's truck and into the back seat of another customer's truck. It made a mess of the interior and then jumped out of the window it came through.
You have bad luck that day.
This clip was sent in from a viewer who had this happen to the front of their automotive shop. The girl driving fell out when taking a corner because she didn't have her seatbelt on and the door latch on her vehicle was broken.
Number one, why aren't you wearing your seatbelt? So your brakes do work. You're just dumb. So because of you not wearing a seatbelt, you rolled out of your vehicle. Then you couldn't hit your brakes. And now the vehicle is smashed into the building. Yeah, she didn't use her blinker either. Let's watch. Let's watch.
Clip was sent in from a viewer who had this happen to the front of the automotive shop.
Nope, no
The girl
blinker
driving
used.
fell out when taking a corner.
I thought she like lost control of the car and just was bailing out. No, she just wasn't buckled and her door sucks.
Because she didn't have her seatbelt on and the door latch on her vehicle was broken.
But if you used your blinker, that wouldn't have happened. Or a seatbelted.
I hope you enjoyed this video of the best clips of 2022. Please consider leaving a like or subscribing if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.
I'm assuming those two things don't go together. Hey, it's me again. Same video.